The Outback is a particularly important part of South Australia. It is fundamental to how we define ourselves, our relationship with the landscape, and our relationship with a whole range of flora, fauna, and our ancestry through Indigenous communities. It is intrinsic to who we are as South Australians. It is not only part of our cultural identity, but for anyone who has travelled through the Outback in recent times, we would know its fundamental importance in mining and the extractive industries, in tourism and the unique isolation that the Outback gives us as personal experiences, and of course, the remarkable investment that has taken place in renewable energies in our Outback in recent times sets us apart from the rest of Australia and arguably the world. The Outback is core to who we are. As we progress to implement the new system, it is not only the code that is being put in place, but the method through which the assessment process is now undertaken. So, for a whole range of very ordinary things that people want to do, sheds, additions, a whole range of simple things, they can be done quickly. Assessments can be processed within matters of days, and even where we do more complex developments, we're talking 15-20 days within which neighbours get notified, get the chance to make their submissions. They'll have twice as long as they would have had in the past, but the decision-making authorities are given much greater responsibility to deliver efficient decision making within defined timeframes, and in the absence of that, people can apply simply for an automatic approval. So what are the benefits of the code to Outback communities? Firstly, we've taken the opportunity in consultation with those communities to get a whole swathe of outdated policy removed. More importantly, we've taken the opportunity to upgrade and make contemporary a range of policy requirements. Some of these are pretty fundamental to living in the Outback, like ensuring there's adequate land and buffer requirements for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, for other transportation routes critical to some of the new investments taking place. And thirdly, and most importantly, the risks that are posed by bushfires have been remapped and communities now and in the future given adequate protections in relation to those. So these elemental components of this transformation of our planning system are now live. If people want to make an application now, for the first time, they'll do so through the SA Planning Portal. The SA Planning Portal is truly a fabulous reform. It will be introduced progressively through the rest of the state, firstly, in non-metropolitan regions, and by July 1, 2020 in metropolitan Adelaide. We've gone from a theoretical idea of planning reform to its first stage introduction, and within 12 months we'll have the complete reforms in place. This is a major milestone.